Taylor concealed his baldness at the beginning, but I have to come in immediately and reveal that to you. Make some noise if you notice that I'm bald. Okay, you guys are obsessed with me. Okay, now make some noise if you want to know why I'm bald. Thank you, there's a few honest people. So normally I would make people guess why I am bald, but I'll be nice, I'll let you know. I have alopecia, and I started losing my hair around puberty. So if you're wondering how I got to be funny, I was just a 12-year-old girl with male pattern baldness in a public middle school. At that point, you either get funny or you get weird, and I got both. So here we are. If you're not familiar, alopecia, it's an autoimmune condition, so a condition where the body attacks its own healthy tissues. So obviously, my body attacked my chances of ever looking conventionally attractive. Okay, you're a room of empaths. Okay. I know I'm hot. But I'm hot, yeah. But I'm hot in a very specific type of way, right? If I did porn, it would be a fetish category. Thanks. But then I got this head tattoo. I fundamentally changed my vibe from bald lady to cool lady. And I actually got this head tattoo because I was going through the most devastating breakup of my life, and I couldn't get bangs. So. Next best thing. I am bald. I am also a member of Gen Z. Any Gen Z in here? That's about right. There's like one or two loud ones. We can't afford tickets. But yeah, I am Gen Z, but I am on the cusp of being a millennial. And I really do feel that. They say that Gen Z is the first generation that doesn't remember 9/11. But I actually do remember 9/11. It's just that 9/11 is my first ever memory. And I think that shaped a lot of why I am the way that I am. I remember, I was like in my bedroom, and I was playing with my Barbies, and they were all naked. And all of the girl Barbies were surrounding the one boy Barbie. And I don't remember what I was having them do, but I do remember it felt thrilling. And then my mom walked in the door, and she was like, "Something very bad has happened." So obviously I'm like covering up the Barbies. I'm like, "They're having a pool party, Mom!" And then we watched the news all day. Yeah, but I think that's why I am the way that I am. I was introduced to the concepts of sexual shame and mass casualty in one fell swoop. That would make for a very nervous girl. I also think that's why I'm kinky. No worries. I am kinky. I'm also a nanny. Transitions are hard, but I am a nanny, and I love my career. It is so cool to have a hand in raising the future 1% of America. I'm gonna trick them into turning into good people, though. I really am. It's also so funny to me that I can be here at 9 p.m. doing this. At 9 a.m., I was pushing a stroller that cost more than my car to a play date with Crypto and Whisper. When I first moved to Seattle, I was nannying in the wealthiest zip code in the country. And I remember I was looking out at the Seattle skyline, and I was at a playground, and I was looking out at the Seattle skyline, and I was like, oh my God, like, this is where I live. Like, this is like Grey's Anatomy. This is And then this little kid comes running down the hill, and he's like, Seattle! I see the space noodle! And I was like, that is the energy we need to be bringing to this playground, right? And then I turn around, and I see a little girl with 2 blonde pigtails wearing $400 worth of toddler-sized Patagonia. And she is absolutely body-checking me and staring me up and down. So eventually I'm like, okay, this little girl must be lost, right? So I'm like, hey, sweetie, are you okay? Can I help you? And she goes, are you homeless? Yeah, can I have $1? No, I didn't do that. What I actually did was say no really defensively and then think about it for 5 years. And now it's now. In that little little girl's defense, I don't really look like any of the other grown-ups in her life, right? Like, I'm not really giving Lululemon Benzo mom. I am very aware that my vibes are much more that of a Goodwill Edibles aunt. Thank you so much. I'm Emma Schmuckler.